Well, the shaft is the same as the bow.
How does a guy know if it's a good shaft? What's it supposed to feel like?
If he feels like it's soft and has play in it, it's the right shaft for him.
But what does that mean? Expand on that a little bit.
You have to be able to spring a shaft. The shaft has to do that. And if it's too stiff, you can't do that.
So how much of that should you feel? A fair bit, or medium, or like a lot of guys just read a magazine, right, Mike? And and someone says, "Oh, this is the next shaft." But
the reason for a shaft is like shock absorbers on a car.
Yeah.
There's no difference. I mean, this thing bends, and the bow and arrow, the bow threw the arrow.
Yeah.
Because it threw it like that. But it's no different than a bow and an arrow.
Should it be weaker than you, or should it just be? Should a guy try out a lot of them?
Well, I don't think you should try out the shaft that you use. You can spring more than a guy that's weaker than you are.
Right.
So if the fellow can't spring a steel shaft, you should go down to the ones that he can spring.
His spring. When you say spring, you mean?
Just what I said. He can bend it.
And that's a feel, or you?
When he hits it, he hits it. He feels that.
He feels that.
But if it's stiff, he cannot spring that.
He doesn't spring it.
Right.
And what about the weight of the head? Should that feel? That's got to be very important to you, right? You got to be able to feel it, because you always say to me sometimes, you got to feel the shaft in this club here.
Right.
Or something like that.
Absolutely.
You say something that to me, and what you're saying to me is that you're feeling the spring.
Right. Absolutely.
And it suits you.
Right. It's no different than a guy buying a bow for an arrow. I mean, I've got to be able to pull that back. See, there's a lot of spring in that, and that's what throws the ball out there. And so
what if you get too much? Then it's
too much, and it's going to send it up high.
Too high and too wide, or too high?
Right.
Yeah. So is there like a little, just a manual test, like a guy, or he's got to hit it? He's got to
just has to hit it. But just to say, why is there a shaft in there? That's why there's a shaft in there.
Yeah. Well, when I read the magazines and stuff about shafts, and I don't even know what they are, right?
No.
So
it's a marketing. It's just a marketing tool.
But there's probably some good ones out there.
I think they are.
But you're saying that you got to have this.
I think you need a shaft that you can spring.